Welcome to the Bagspack Family YouTube channel. I am Jonathan, and in today's epic episode, Kelly, the kids, and I are connecting with my friend Alan, who's going to take us out to the Knik Glacier. On the way, we're going to cross some muddy trails and some deep water, hunt for grouse, and eat some moose heart. It's going to be an awesome episode, everybody. Let's get started. Oh yes. You guys, we are doing something pretty special today. We are going to take the family out really on our first big Polaris ride. Now, we've run the Polaris around the neighborhood and some of the very local trails, but what we're doing today, we're gonna load the Polaris into the trailer for the first time. And we are going to drive over to the Knik Glacier, and our buddy Alan's going to be joining us today, and he is going to sort of be with us and guide us out to the Knik Glacier. We've got a big adventure planned. It should be a lot of fun, but first things first, we've got to get our Polaris loaded into the trailer. So I'm confident it'll fit. Now it's just a matter of doing it. So once we get the Polaris loaded, Kelly's inside right now, packing, getting all the layers. I mean, it is pretty cold. It's definitely in the low 40s right now. First things first, let's get this Polaris loaded up. Looking good on the hitch.
Like a bicycle?
Well, kind of. You know, it's been a minute since I've done this, but it's coming back to me. I just remembered I usually lock the emergency brake and then the braking wires together.
Yeah, put everything.
Yeah, that way it's all, you know, kind of bundled nicely. Okay, so that's good. We're plugged in. Emergency brakes clipped. Let's get the chains next.
Yep.
Obviously, you got to crisscross your chains. Now, we've got the sway bar system, this Husky sway bar system, but I don't think I'm going to put that on just yet, although we are pulling the weight of the Polaris. I think it's more when we start taking this thing out in the winter is when I'm in the ice roads start getting kind of, you know, yucky. That's when I'll really just leave the sway bar system on. But for right now, I think we're going to leave that off, Cal. But I'm going to pull the truck up so we have more room to pull the Polaris in. Sound okay?
Yep, that sounds good.
Good. I did it. Not bad. So it was our first time parking. Cedar, did you see me do that?
Yes.
So cool. Look at that, man. Like a glove, really. It just sort of fit in. I've got a nice little spread of space to the left and to the right. Okay, so now I'm going to spend a little time anchoring it down with some pretty heavy duty straps. All right, guys, it is time to hit the road. So I just got gas in the truck, but now I need to get gas in the Polaris, which means I have to unload the Polaris. Oh, and there's Kelly. And then drive it over here to the pump, get filled up. So, Kelly, I gotta unload the Polaris.
Okay.
Cool, you got some mountain houses?
Yeah, I just got some mountain houses. I brought
And that's just for basically emergency food.
Yeah, we have a lot of snacks too. You know me and snacks.
Well, it's a good idea. We're not planning on spending the night, but we did bring a tent. We'll go through our gear here in a little bit, but we just brought some emergency supplies just in case Alaska, you don't want to get stuck unprepared. So let me unload the trailer.
Sounds good. Wow, it just fits in there perfectly.
right, pretty good.
Nice job.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad.
I'm just gonna go over and get some gas.
Okay, we'll see you in a bit.
Pretty excited about this. Alan, thanks for being a cameraman.
No problem.
Introduce my my big brother here, Alan. not literally.
No. Figuratively. Yeah.
Appreciate the time, Alan. You're going to act as our guide today. And what kind of ride are we looking at?
We're looking to give a couple hours back to the glacier, depending on how much we want to stop and how the kids do and all that. But, you know, my theory is about the adventure. So we're going to go for a ride, hopefully get to the glacier, hopefully no breakdowns, no stucks, and come out of here still smiling. So that's the goal.
It's going to be great. Looking forward to it. So we're going to get everything prepped up and then we'll be out of here.
Let's do it.
All right, sounds great. All right, so Alan, can you give us a quick overview? This is a huge, wonderful map of the area.
Yeah, so we're here in this parking lot at the Jim Creek Recreation Area that's owned by the Matsu Borough. And then everything outlined in red is called the Knik River Public Use Area, and that's all run by the state. And so it's a special use area, special rules that are different than just the general use areas.
Okay.
Kind of had a bad reputation, kind of the Wild West, a lot of stuff going on out here that people didn't like. And so making it a public use area kind of gave money to be able to clean it up, patrol it, monitor it. Well,
it's a popular area.
Very popular. Yeah, definitely. Very popular. A lot of people from Anchorage, a lot of the people in the military come out here. It's just a really known place to take wheelers, off-road trucks, Jeeps, that kind of stuff. So.
Okay. And then today, what kind of route are we going to take, do you think?
Yeah, so we're going to come out of here and hit the riverbanks. Fortunately, this time of the year, water is really low. In the summer, a lot of these would be like full. And we'd have to go
so we're going to
trees.
Basically kind of follow the flats is what you're saying.
Yeah, we're mostly going to be staying out like on the gravel banks of the river. There'll be a couple crossings we have to go through. But I rode it a couple weeks ago, so I know at least then where the good spots were. It shouldn't have changed too much. So anyway, but then we're going to take that all the way back to the glacier and be right at the terminal moraine and maybe have a little warming fire and look at the ice and
cool
repeat.
And then in terms of like preparedness and safety kits, how do you feel? Like, I think we're pretty prepared.
Yeah, no, I think I always go overkill. My theory is if you're going to go out, you could always be spending a night. So I always like to have extra food, a tarp, make sure I have a way to make fire, you know, good first aid kit, just that kind of stuff, just in case. A lot of people go out unprepared. It is Alaska. Not trying to make it melodramatic, you know, like, but, you know, stuff does happen sometimes.
Yeah, sure.
I just want to make sure that, you know, that we can take care of ourselves.
Okay, you never know.
You guys have spent a lot of time in the woods too, and you've got a lot of good skills and knowledge coming in. So I think between all of us, with, you know, goal is to have fun and be safe, and as long as we cue that, it should be good.
All right, sounds great. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. All right, Alan, is there any considerations we need to be thinking about as we hit the trail?
Yeah, just a couple real basic ATV stuff. Is one, if you're going through deep water where the water might be up to the exhaust, keep your foot on the gas. Don't let your foot off, because it'll then go from blowing bubbles to sucking water into your engine, and then we have to stop, pull the plug, dry it all out, and turns into a lot more long of a day than I'd like to deal with. But other than that, just we'll check the water crossings beforehand to make sure the depth's at a good place where we can get through. And yeah, just if at any point you don't feel good with it, just stop and let me know. So
okay, man. All right. Should I be running this in like 2-wheel drive or 4-wheel drive or single-wheel drive?
Definitely not single. Most stuff you can get away with 2, no problem. But you would have to remember that if you get to a technical spot, you have to remember, oh yeah, I need to shift it to 4.
Okay.
It's easier to do ahead of time than after you get stuck.
Yeah, good call.
So either run it in 4 and just know you're there, which will use a little more fuel, but other than that, no big deal.
Okay, all right, so
just know that you have to switch back and forth.
Okay.
And then you have a low and high.
I have a low and high.
So normally you can run high on easy stuff. But if you're going to be in a spot where there's a possibility of getting stuck, the river crossings, churning in mud, go ahead and bring it down to low, and it'll save your belt.
Okay, so when we get in a hairy spot, switch it into low. That was pretty good, man. That worked out okay. No problem. That was our first pretty big crossing.
Yeah.
Loved it.
One of the deeper ones if we do it right.
That's one of the deeper ones? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool, man.
I've seen this though where you can't see any of this. You actually, on a wheeler, you have to stand on the back of it because it starts floating. So you have to force your rear tires down to be able to get across.
Oh, wow.
So
That's crazy.
Pretty easy conditions around here.
Yeah, that's not bad. All right, wind's starting to pick up, but here we go.
Hey, Adam has 3 wheels.
All right, now we're back on sandbars, so we get pretty close to Wolf Point. So.
Okay. Good old Wolf Point's coming up.
Yeah, for too long. This is a pretty cool, prominent feature. Good landmark out there. So.
It's so beautiful here.
It's great, awesome. Man. I never get sick of it.
Oh, no. Not at all.
How's everyone doing?
Woohoo!
Woo!
This is great.
I got some dirt. How's it going back there? Good. Woo! Yeah. You doing good?
This is Friday Creek, so next creek crossing. So we're kind of coming, it's not very bad. We'll just do like the shallows, and then we'll turn, and then we'll come back and cross kind of over here on the other side. And then the infamous Wolf Point is that rock feature kind of ahead to the left.
Okay.
So once we get close there, we'll have to go up into the woods and kind of do this big bypass around, go through a really cool mud hole, and then we'll pop out on the other side. And that's a good spot to stop for a while and refresh the legs.
Okay.
So everybody doing all right?
Yeah.
Cool.
Doing good.
Good? You having fun?
Good, yeah.
Yeah?
Okay. Here we go, Cal.
We got the thumbs up. All
Ready
right.
for the skids?
Okay, keep your feet up. Oh, water. All right.
That's a great shot, Alan.
You see him?
Yeah, good.
Yeah, look at that.
Are you gonna what are you gonna do with it?
I'll keep it when we get up to Wolf Point. I'll show you guys how I field dress them.
Yeah, that'd be great. How to properly dress it.
Wow, Forrest, what do you got?
I got
I'm surprised it didn't fly away after the first one.
Grouse don't, man. They're made. I honestly believe they're made to be food. I mean, they'll leave the trail and they'll fly like right here and stop and look at you. I've had them fly closer to me and land before and just wait. Pushing the bow wake, that was legit.
Oh, that was awesome. Like a boat. That was a great shot, Alan.
The second one was, you can edit the first one, right?
Yeah, that will cut that right out. What do you think, Granite?
Cool.
Yeah, right? This will be our first grouse.
Cool.
Yeah, never had one before.
Very cool. Yeah, this is a spruce grouse. Male sprucey.
How do you know it's a male?
They have the red over the eyes.
Oh, the red over the eyes.
Combs. The
Okay.
females don't have that.
All right, so Alan, we're about halfway, you're saying?
Yeah, about halfway distance wise, but we're through all the technical. So from here, it's just like go as fast as you feel like going on sandbars all the way to the glacier. We don't have any more crossings. We don't have anything else. The only thing is there's a lot of ways to get through these willow thickets. And so sometimes people get out here and one person's like cruising, the other person like takes a different one, and all of a sudden you're divided.
Okay.
And so the chances of getting separated and lost is higher over here, even though it's easier riding.
Okay.
So the trick is, if we get up here and for any reason, you know, you get behind me, you don't know where I went, you can either just keep heading for the glacier, or if kind of the safety thing is from here, you can go that way towards the mountains, and
Okay.
you're going to hit the main channel of the river.
Yeah.
And it's going to bring you right to here.
Okay.
So from here, you can't get around because the main course of the river's over there. That's why we had to go up into the trees and back
Right,
around.
right.
So this is a constriction point. So
All
like
right.
if we get separated,
Yeah.
come back to here, either
Yep.
using Wolf Point or using the river.
Yep.
And then this is the meetup point
Well, camp out
if we're
until it
lost.
gets going. All right, fair enough.
So just kind of keep that in mind.
So yeah.
There's that wing.
Nice apple.
Just takes the neck.
Cool.
And normally if I do it, if the legs weren't injured, I could pull it and just kind of, it leaves all that on the ground, and then I just basically have this.
Okay, and those are the breasts.
Yep, that's the breast. And then I'll go ahead, a lot of times I'll keep a part of that leg. The other one was too damaged, and this one's got quite a bit of damage. It was close range shotgun, but there's still quite a bit of salvageable on there.
Cool.
So we can take this down to the creek here, clean it up, and I'll put it in a plastic bag, and we'll decide later what to do with it.
All right, what do you think, Granite?
It's cool, yeah. That's like a big piece of meat.
Yeah, so these are the two breasts, right? Like
Yeah.
chicken breasts, but grouse breasts.
Yeah, and it got shot right there.
Yeah, yeah. Some of it, I mean, there's still plenty that's salvageable. Like Alan was
Yeah.
saying, we can see where it hit it, that
Yeah.
shotgun.
I mean, like this whole like right
Oh, yeah.
breast is almost all of it's good.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, it's
And-
gonna be cool.
And check it out, there's 2 eagles
Yeah, they're
in
gonna
those
come
trees.
get that leg.
Oh, I guarantee it. All right, guys. So how's everyone feeling? Cedar, it's our biggest ride yet. You feel good?
Yeah.
Good, good. Well, I got some hot hands?
Yeah.
That's smart. That's good. Hey, Cedar, what do you got there?
I got the wing.
Got the wing. And then, Alan, you're saying if we put it on like the shelf in the garage,
Yeah, just let it dry out.
then how long does that typically take?
Oh, I mean, you know, a month or so.
A month or so?
What are we gonna do with that?
Oh, you can put it in your room.
And then here's the tail feathers.
Oh, the tail feathers. Yeah.
We could do a whole unit on birds.
Oh, that's a great idea. Yeah.
Teacher,
Oh,
always
baby.
thinking.
I like that. That is awesome. We made it. Holy cow, that is great.
That is
You
amazing.
see all that blue ice, Cal?
Yeah.
That's so cool. Man, right there.
Wow. That is cool.
What did you guys think of the ride?
Yeah, that was cool. That was fun.
That was pretty great.
How are those bumps and those kind of eat them up, or is it pretty jarring?
No, it was smooth. It did not feel rough at all.
That,
You know what I
that
mean?
makes 5 of you.
Yeah. We can trade machines on the way back. You rock Forrest right to sleep.
Yep,
Oh.
he's out.
Yeah, that's right. Now we can build a fire.
Oh yeah.
that'd be great.
Food.
Yeah. So Al, that's what I was gonna ask you. I mean, there's so many offshoots, but they all kind of end at the same point.
Most of them do. When we left Wolf Point, I knew I wanted to get more river right, because
Okay.
if you go left, it goes into some swampy, muddy, nasty trails. It kind of like funnels you that way off the sandbars.
Okay.
So right after Wolf, I knew I wanted to go right, but then it was just basically straight shot to
Yeah.
here. All points pretty much lead here.
And how long did that take us?
From Wolf to here?
No, from the parking lot.
Let's see, we left right around 11. It took us 2.5 hours, pretty much
That's
on the
not
nose.
bad.
We're stopping for the grouse
right,
and,
right,
you know, talking and stuff.
Yeah, that was great.
So yeah, about 2.5 to here.
Well, I just cannot believe how awesome that glacier is. Look at that. It's so cool. Just right there.
I would say definitely do not go out on any of the ice.
Yeah, good call.
Because probably about 50 feet out, it drops like 1,000 feet down.
Oh, I bet.
It's crazy the drop off that's under there.
Incredible.
Burr.
Yeah.
You see videos of people out here like jumping from little berg to berg.
Are
You have
you
the bigger
kidding
stuff.
me?
I'm like,
No way.
no, I'm
Never.
good.
No way.
Not worth it.
You guys have fun.
Granite, you gonna go rob a bank, buddy?
Yep.
Good.
Get some food and then go rob it.
Get some food and rob a bank. All right, well, we're spending a minute kind of getting set up. I think the plan is a little fire, have some food, and just enjoy. But wow, snow's creeping down the mountains. What do you think, Cedar?
Good.
Yeah, the wind coming off that glacier is crazy.
Yeah.
It is so cold. Now, Alan, this salmon, is that from this year?
Yeah, that's from the casino off this year.
All right, and you might have known the name Alan from some of our previous videos. This is the guy who, the infamous Alan. Of course, we got your moose. You gave some of that moose that I made those moose patty melts. Also, that salmon that we cooked up.
The moose sticks.
Moose sticks, absolutely.
Hot tent.
Yeah, and pretty much everything we do cool in Alaska, Alan's got a hand in it. So,
I don't know about that.
well, I'll chuck him into a spin-off channel.
A little cream cheese, little crack, a little salmon.
Yeah. Oh, it's great. That's great. Got that driftwood, Cal?
Yeah, just picking up the sticks. Driftwood. Oh. Cedar, you warming up over there? Yeah.
Hey guys, there's cheese sticks, there's hummus, there's pilot bread, there's smoked salmon, cream cheese. It's a straight feast.
Woo, yeah. We're gonna eat like kings.
And queens.
And queens.
All right, got these little feet warmers. All right, Cedar, are you feeling? Are your toes feeling warm?
Oh, yeah.
You put your boots on now. Lock them in. Ready to hit the toe warmers?
Yeah.
Good call. Okay, does somebody want a little slice of bread?
Please. With cream cheese and salmon.
But that was the same dough as what the other one was last night.
Yeah, Kelly made these big chunks of bread. They're gonna be great. Hey, does anyone want cheddar, or are we okay with the pepper jack?
I think we're okay. Yeah.
Always pilot bread.
Smoked salmon, pepper jack cheese. Oh, yeah. So what do you got there, Alan?
This is moose heart marinated like in this Asian sesame stir fry kind of thing going on. So I thought we'd roast it over the fire a little bit. This is from a moose I got this year, so about a month ago.
Oh, wow. And we've actually, this is the moose that obviously we tried some of the heart at your place.
Yeah, we did a little pan fry with a little flour and stuff, but with the marinade and stuff, it's gonna have a way different taste to it.
I bet. Granny, you gonna have a little moose heart?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We do want to cook this pretty much all the way through. There's nothing in there that we don't want.
Yeah, okay, so like well done on wild game, is what you're saying.
Yeah, I mean, some people will tell you different, but I've always gone with the cautious on it. And not worth getting, the downside to me is not worth the risk.
So check that out. And this is that moose that Alan got, Granite,
Yeah,
that we tried last time at his house. There you go, look at that, it's great.
thank you.
You're welcome.
Cheers, my
Cheers,
friend.
buddy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it. Oh, that's great.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nope. Like an Asian marinade, you said?
Yeah, like a sesame.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Kind of got that sweet bit of tart. That's good. Moose heart is more mellow than liver. You know what I mean?
very much.
It's just nice.
Yeah, it doesn't really, to me, have any kind of an off taste at all. It's just meat, if that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Tastes clean.
Yes, it does.
There we go, right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great piece.
There. Oh, that's really good. The Asian sauce, was it? Marinade, yeah.
Sesame, yeah.
Yeah, it's really good. It's good. Yeah, the charcoal flavor on the edges are nice, and yeah, it's really good.
Moose heart.
Yeah, moose heart.
I mean, we've eaten granite, blood, we've eaten liver.
Yep.
Yeah, Americans are definitely kind of squeamish when it comes to some like weird pieces of pieces of meat that the rest of the world just eats.
Normal.
You know, it's like
Just normal.
like why waste it? If you didn't tell them what it was, most people would like it, but so I wouldn't sneak it on people.
Right.
If you were to,
Yeah, shut your eyes and open your mouth.
Moose heart sandwich. That's a thumbs up for me.
And you can't beat the view, right? Fine dining.
Look at that.
Kelly, you're fire roasting some cheese, huh?
Fire roasted pepper jack.
It's like fondue, huh?
Yes. This is my big fondue pot. Whoa. And then I'm gonna put it on a pilot bread.
Oh, it's great. The classic Alaskan
Brandon, I need
snack.
one more hand. Got it. You got that? Okay. Oh yeah.
Nice.
Look, it's all gooey.
Oh yeah, that's great.
It's gonna be delicious. Oh man, moose and marshmallows in the same shot.
Oh yeah. Classic Alaska camping.
Moose mellows.
Moose mellows, yeah.
How's it going over here, you guys?
You know,
Moose-erific.
Moose-erific.
yeah.
Look at that.
You're right, and that's just like something kind of primal about what we're doing, like fire, wood, outdoors.
That's what our species did for a long time, man.
Yep.
Going back to our realness.
And the tofurkey.
Exactly.
Yeah, the little roundy skewers also help a lot too.
Yep. This is fantastic. All these pieces of ice broken off of the glacier and just floating here. You can't really see it, but there is through the GoPro, but there's a little stream coming off the top of that ice block. There's a whole bunch of water over there. You can see all the lines in the ice here from the different layers of freezing and thawing and freezing and thawing. And then you got that more clear ice over here, which we learned is more compact and less oxygen in it. And then definitely the blue ice. The blue ice is just fantastic. Look at that massive chunk right there. You could sit out here all day and just listen to the water and the wind. I'm gonna just go around this corner for a minute and see what's over here behind this ice chunk. Wow, just beautiful. And it's amazing. It's just here, like it's protected land. So you can just come out here. Look at that. Found a cool green rock. You have like borough land and state land and protected native land over there, which is great. And it's just this land that we can come out to and have a campfire and have a picnic. Wow. That's really peaceful. The wind is kind of loud, but and you can hear the water flowing through the ice, and it's just beautiful. And that ice goes way back there, like miles and miles of ice. That fresh water all locked up in the glaciers. You really couldn't have picked a better day to be out here. It is clear. There's cloud cover, but it's not raining on us. Doesn't look like there's any rain in the forecast. So it's just a little bit windy, but I don't know. I think when we left, the house was around 40 degrees. So that's not that cold. Just put your layers on, and the wind, the raincoat and the rain pants just help block that wind. Keep you warm. I did bring a bag of hand warmers and toe warmers just because I was going through stuff and threw that in. I know we didn't really do a gear shakedown, but what I was thinking about today when I was packing, Jonathan was dealing with the trailer and the Polaris and trying to get everything loaded. So my job was to load all the gear. So I was thinking, okay, if we're out there and we want a fire, what do we need for fire to get that going? So I brought the axe, and I brought the kindling and the fire starters and the lighter. And then I was thinking about our clothes. I told the kids, bring all your snow gear and you're gonna wear all your rain gear. So I loaded all the snow gear in not because I thought it was going to snow today, but more because I thought if they get really cold, getting that bulky, bunchy layers on will keep them warmer, because I knew we were going to take a 2-hour trip out in the Polaris and the wind is going to be cold coming off this ice. So they got that. And then the other thing I thought, so I was thinking clothing, thinking fire. I brought food, so a lot of high fats like cheese and nuts and beef sticks, stuff to keep us warm. I also brought the pilot bread and the hummus, and then on a whim just grabbed the marshmallows that we didn't have the other weekend when we were out. So we had food. I have a big jug of water, filled that up. That did crack on our way over, so we lost all of our water, but we do all have individual water bottles full as well. So we won't be, I stopped and got rehydrated meals just in case we got stranded, something happened, and we had to have dinner out here. I did bring the SteriPen. I brought a small first aid kit for minor injuries. Oh, I bring toilet paper and a wag bag just in case we have to go to the bathroom while we're out here. And then I always bring a garbage bag with that, because I absolutely cannot stand when people throw their toilet paper in the woods. Like, if I see somebody else's toilet paper, it's so disgusting. So for me to bag it into a grocery bag, a plastic bag, and carry it out, or even bring in doggy bags and carrying that out and tying it up is worth it, because it ruins the whole nature experience when you see somebody else's toilet paper floating around. So making sure that we pack it in, pack it out. Oh, we brought the tent in case there was an emergency. We weren't planning on camping, but you got to be prepared. So we brought a tent. We knew that Alan was bringing a tarp, so he would have like a kitchen set up. We knew he had a shovel in case we needed to dig out, or I don't know, even dig a cat hole in case we needed that. Oh, we brought gasoline so we can refuel to get back if we needed. Alan brought a shotgun, and then he always has his firearm on him too. That's legal to carry all that here. And for safety, he has that, and I have the bear spray for safety if we need that. Coming out prepared. We're only coming out for a picnic, but we want to make sure we bring everything in case something should come up. You never hope for emergencies, but they do happen, so you got to be prepared. I think we'll revisit our emergency kit again now that we're out here. It's more like hypothermia and like maybe a big injury that could happen, like you cut yourself or we crash and we have to deal with that. We do have the helmet, so trying, think about safety. Yeah, so I'm heading back to the fire, but I found this guy.
I came to get you, but you're too far, so I decided just to. I'm trying to make that one. Crap.
Yeah, what? Get that out of there?
Yes.
Very cool. What's everybody else doing?
I think they're packing up.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Oh, look what I found. Like a shotgun.
Another shotgun casing. We can bring that back and carry that out.
Okay.
Pick up that case. Yeah, pick up that litter.
I give up.
All right, guys, we have packed up the Polarises. Everyone full?
I'm full.
Feeling good, warm?
Happy full, happy warm.
Moose does the body good.
Moose does the body good. So we are going to wrap up now, and you think about 2 hours or so, 2.5 hours?
It took us about 2.5 to get here, so probably about the same heading back, barring any problems.
Fair enough, fair enough. Okay, well, we're going to load up and just have to see the trail.
Yeah.
Doing a good big sister job, keeping your brother warm.
Yeah.
All right, Cedar, you ready for this?
Yeah, I'm excited.
You're a driver, girl. You got this. Okay, now you gotta scoot up so you can reach the puddle. There you go. Now listen, you're in park, but that's gas, brake, gas, brake, okay? Now you
Can I
got,
stay behind Granite?
yeah, you'll stay behind them, I think. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
You get the brakes, don't worry about the brakes too much. We're not going to be going super fast, so whenever you want, just let off the throttle. And it takes a little bit. At first, you'll probably peel out a little bit, and then you'll let off, and I'll slam helmet to helmet. And we'll probably do that a couple times until you kind of get your feel. So just whenever you're ready, you can just kind of slowly push that.
Nice one, Cedar.
Went under, glub, glub, glub.
Oh no.
We watched it, we're like, what?
Oh, I was like, whoa, that really dipped.
Yeah, I think a little further right it wasn't as bad.
Not as bad.
Yeah, I felt it drop in, I heard it glub, and I was like, ooh, that's deep.
Don't get stuck, don't get stuck.
Not as close. Oh.
Yeah. Well, man. Oh my goodness, you guys, we're back.
We made it!
All right, Alan, brother, thanks so much, man.
Nah, that was a blast. You guys did great.
Yeah, really, my pleasure. Really appreciate it.
Yes. First Jim Creek trip for you
Hey,
guys.
yeah, hopefully first of many. So yeah,
Fun back there.
it didn't scare us off too bad.
Right on.
You guys, Granite, Cedar, you guys enjoy it?
Yeah.
Cal?
Oh, that was awesome.
Yeah. My favorite part was the moose.
Yeah, man, it was good times. So, of course, we are building an entire Alaska playlist. If you like what you saw here, do share out the video. Drop a comment. Let us know your thoughts on Jim Creek. And, you know, we're thinking about the winter gear as it starts to get cold. Drop some suggestions. And everyone, we will see you in the next episode.